How do you know God exists is a great question. Have you ever seen the wind? How do you know that the wind exists? Well, you can see it, the effects of it. You can feel the effects of it on your face. You can see things blowing around. You can see the trees moving about. It's the same for me and God. I know that God exists. I know that God is real because I've felt the effect of him. I've seen the effects in my own life and in the lives of other people's answered prayers, miracles, things like that have happened that have made me think God has just got to be real. He's got to exist.
I don't know whether God made the world in 6 days or whether there was a process of evolution. But when I look at creation and I see things, how a baby develops, it's a few weeks old inside its mother and it's already got a heart and fingernails. I can't believe that happened by accident. So whether it's a literal 6-day creation by God or whether it happened over a long time, I have to believe that there was somebody designing that, and that makes me think that there's a God.
Ultimately, I don't know, but in myself, I feel I've chatted with God, I feel I've heard from God, I feel I've seen him do things in my life and in the lives of others, and I choose to believe that that's God.
I think mostly I know that God exists because the experience that I've seen him have in my life, but also in other people. So even not just people that live nowadays, but people that have existed in the past and have done amazing things, have often been people who've had great faith in God, have done those things because they've believed in God, and have stuck through situations or have fought for the causes of other people because of their faith in God. That's one reason why I believe that God exists through all of time, and he exists now because he's still doing these great things and still changing lives.
There is obviously that first sort of step of faith. You've got to just believe, do you know what I mean? You can argue away sort of belief in Jesus for as long as you want, but there comes a point where you've got to just believe it, and then when you believe it, it all starts to really fit into place, and you start to, I think then the more time goes by, the more you see how God's working in your life, and you see what he's doing in the world around you.
Or sometimes if I've had a tough day or a tough week or just feeling a bit low, I'll be praying, and I just feel genuine real warmth within me, a real kind of lift in me, a real sense of joy even when I'm not feeling very happy. And I know God exists because time and time and time again over the past 10 years since I've been a Christian, I've had those moments whereby I've felt something of God, something tangible, something whereby I should be feeling rubbish and yet I'm feeling hopeful. I should be feeling sad and yet I'm feeling joyful. I should be feeling kind of low and yet I feel like I could fly. And actually, that's me encountering God. That's me as a normal human being encountering an extraordinary God who loves to journey with us as his children.